Hello everybody and welcome back to Timberborn. Today our goal is to get explosives online, explosive production online rather, and to expand our reservoir in the middle here. Let's get right to it. First thing we're gonna need is we're gonna need our bad water pumps. Which there's no good place to put a deep water bad water pump. Or deep bad water pump. Okay, so that's fine. We'll just take that out. And put one. We don't really need more than one at this moment. We don't need a lot of explosive production. Okay. So now, and then once they build that, we should also probably build one of these. Right there. Then that's not water. Bad water. Okay. Then we need an explosives factory. Oh, I don't have enough science yet. Alright. I also realized in the editing that I did my math super wrong on this stuff. Whoops. Basically, I didn't account for the fact that it takes 4 of these to make these, so it doesn't make 1 to 10. It's 1 to like 0.2, like 2.5, I believe. It basically comes out to one of these cassavas being equal to, basically it comes out to like each one being 0.5 instead of 1 every day, which is actually worse than these, which is 0.66 every day, or 0.67 every day if you round up. That was my bad, but it's fine. We're still positive on food. Alright, we got our explosive factory unlocked now, which we're gonna build right there. And we're gonna put a decently sized, actually no, we'll put only a small, we don't need a big storage for our dynamite. Of course, there's a drought now as soon as we start trying to do this. That's fine though. Anyway, I want to make this whole area in here like a big square and pretty deep, because these can actually pump like 6 blocks below them. So I probably want to go as deep as I can, because I don't think we can get, yeah, it's 6. I don't think we can get all the way down there, because I think the map is probably not much deeper. Actually, we might not even be able to go down at all. Oh well. Well, at least make it bigger, and we'll go down as much as we can. Also, another project for today will be to get us set up for the next bad water. Or actually not even the next bad water, the first bad water, or bad tide that's gonna come through. Where we want to get rid of, like right in here, we want to make a channel down the mountain to to like a reservoir up here. Which we might actually pump from up here then, once we do that, instead of down here. Don't know yet. Yeah, we got some bad water. Make that top priority and this second priority. And by extension, that should also be top priority so they can actually get to it. Okay, so I did some math off recording. And I think our best bang for buck food will be mushrooms. So I planned some hydroponics gardens up here to grow them. Um, a better food is the algae, but that takes the food processor and oil, as well as wood. It also takes more power, while the hydroponics garden only takes water to grow the mushrooms, and then it only takes a fermenter to ferment them into the fermented mushrooms. We're also planning to do soybeans and stuff, or get into soybeans to make some more food, which they're not that much cheaper because they also take oil, and they only make us 0.833 of a food unit every day. Isn't the best. While the mushrooms make 22.5 every day. Okay, so I told them to stop planting cassavas here, and we're gonna replant kohlrabis. Because we're quickly running out of food, and as we saw, or as I figured out in the editing process, kohlrabis actually make more food than the cassavas. The fuck? Why are there so many overhangs? Oh. That's interesting. Huh. I wish we could like tunnel. Like imagine if there was like a tunnel bore machine in this game where you just drill through the rock to get here. Anyway, so I think how I'm gonna do this, so I kind of want just a massive reserve of water. We're just gonna build probably all the way out to like here and then over. Like that. And this will be the first layer of water, or the first layer, and then we'll build up like this. And then we'll leave sluices on every level that we make that are open and closable. Like if I run out of water downstream, I can open it up and release a ton of water. I think 3 levees up should be our next sluices. Oh, that's actually, yeah, that would be at the top, so that's fine. Then in order to prevent it from flooding over, we'll build up some walls along the edges. Like that. I'll actually leave the top a little bit more angled. Actually, before I forget, I'm gonna make that the top priority so they'll break that down. Ooh, our explosive factory finished. And we're making explosives now, let's go. We're getting to the edge of both what our food can support and what our breeding and the amount of beavers our breeding pods can make. We're really not even on the edge of what our food can support. We're just going over on what our food could support. I don't get why it does this sometimes. I think the physics simulation can get a little wonky. I think like somehow this sucked more water out of the river than could actually get sucked out of the river. Like there's still water coming in here, but it's like slowing and speeding up, slowing down and speeding up randomly. I don't think it's doing that up here. Oh, it is. It's really strange. I'm not sure why that's happening, but it is getting really annoying. Okay, the first thing we're doing with our explosives is we're making this river a lot wider at the end, so it stops doing that. I actually need to research it, but I can't. A beaver is definitely gonna get trapped. The building AI can be a little silly, and they will like a beaver will be building this, and then another beaver will be building this one, and then this one will finish, and this beaver will the beaver that was building this one will get trapped. A little goofy. Nope, that didn't get finished. Oh, and it didn't calm down here. But now we have dynamite. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna expand this down here, both to incorporate that lake and to oh hey, our first bad tide. It should only be 1 day or similar. And hopefully this will prevent them from prevent the damn river from overflowing constantly. Alright, now we're making oil, so now we should be making fermented soybeans. Yep, we're making that. I also want to incorporate this, so we can expand. This will probably be like a little farming town down here. And it's flooding again. Ooh, our hydroponics garden finished. One of them did anyway. That's very good. It means we can start getting mushrooms grown. And with the mushrooms grown, that should give us enough food to stop almost dying. Yeah, so it's only 1 day of bad tide, but it's probably gonna knock out all of our farms. And kill the majority of our trees. At least the birch ones. It won't touch the oak. Which is good because they're almost done. But yeah, it's pretty bad. Which this is even worse because it's overflowing all the time, which I'm very, very confused why it's doing that. Now all of these beavers are gonna get like contaminated and be sad. I don't know how these guys' contamination works. Ah. So they need the centrifuge and a decontamination pod. Or my preferred strategy of just wait until they die off. That's getting really frustrating, by the way. They're just random overflowing. I do not know why it's happening. It's just randomly the water decides it's time to flood. It also didn't take out much of our food this time, or our trees. It did take out a couple of our bushes. You don't want to leave dead bushes because then these bushes won't grow new ones there, I don't think. Okay, so the flooding seems to have stopped, which is good. Not gonna lie, I was starting to get very frustrated with that just constant flooding and not flooding. Oh, are we gonna do it again? No. I think I'll just expand this by 3 in order to hopefully prevent that from happening in the future. We're still having that flooding problem, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. I think it might be when it first comes through after the drought. It's coming in really fast and it hits this and it causes like ripples back the whole chain of these, so it's causing like waves to form. And up here the waves aren't that bad, but then it continues to rush forward and it hits that and the waves like stack up, so then when it gets here it just floods. I think that might be what it is. I'm not sure. It's approaching a drought. We can survive a drought. It does probably mean I shouldn't set off these bombs, which are about to finish. God damn it. I probably edited most of that out, but this has taken like 20 minutes for me. Yeah, I probably should build more explosive factories and stuff, but I don't want to. Man, I'm stubborn enough to watch this all through. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna set this off now. That's always worth the wait. They should hopefully be able to fix that before the drought starts. I'll give them a couple more hours to work. Nah, they're not gonna be able to do it. So they have to run for so long to get the logs to bring them over here. Oh well. So as you can see, once this thing is done, there's gonna be a huge swath of our trees missing from here. But that'll be fine, because we're gonna move our tree production over here soon. Just to have it more downriver. Okay, so I've been watching for a bit, and I don't think there's gonna be any more flooding here. Or very small flooding only. Yeah, a little bit right there. Should be good. We're also making very slow progress up there. I did tell them to build this, but they haven't. I'll lower the priority of that and see what they do. There we go. Now they're starting to work on it. Okay, so our new builder's hut is built, so we should start to see some actual progress done rather quickly. All right, so we're almost done now with this dam. We're just waiting on the dynamite to get delivered, and we'll be done. This took, by the way, 2.5 real world hours to get done. And towards the end, I started gathering more wood over here and stuff, and we're not even low on wood anymore. It's just that it takes them so long, with only 8 builders, to just go up there, place the blocks, come back down, grab more. So yeah, it's been taking a while. We're making enough explosives now. I put down another bomb factory. I also, you may have noticed over here, we don't have any inventors anymore. I put down a number cruncher. All right. So finally, after almost 4 hours of recording, just waiting for it to get done, we're finally done with the dam. So we can detonate those finally. So satisfying. And then detonate these. I also, if you, oh, that, perfect actually. That means the dam will divert it that way. I also put these up at the top, so this is where we'll get our water from now on. But we have like 0 logs to speak of because we had to cut so many out. If we can get this out though, that will pretty much fix our issue. It's just they're not wanting to go up there and place the dynamite. They're going over here to keep working on our forester project, which is also not bad, but does mean we will be working slightly slower over here. You guys didn't see this, but I've been sitting here watching YouTube for like 4 hours waiting for them to finish the dam because I was too stubborn to go build more trees, so I knew it would eventually get done. But it was very long, just sitting here and waiting. It also wasn't helping that we kept running out of bad water to make the explosives towards the end. I actually put down another bad water pump. I need to get this done too, but I haven't been working on it because it would take more resources away from building the dam. Anyway, most of the bad water should get ejected that way. There will be a little bit that comes back down, at least at the start. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can destroy these now, and these can get all of our logs back. There we go. Now there won't be any bad water coming this way. So now the sluices down here are going to turn off because of the contamination. And these ones over here are going to open up because there's a high enough contamination for them to open. Very cool. Now all we gotta do is dig these deeper. We can't dig this one deeper, but we can dig these ones a couple of blocks deeper to hold more water. I also have been working on this down here. This is just was in the background they were doing. All right, I am gonna end it here though. I was gonna go for more stuff today, But again, it just took so long for them to do the mega dam that I ended up, I'm gonna have to call it here. Anyway, if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you really loved it, please be sure to subscribe. On the left, there will be a video recommended by YouTube search algorithm. On the right will be the full playlist. And that'll be it for me today. Bye.